And we're back. Welcome to week 5. Week 5 revolves around determining which vocabulary requires explicit instruction and an understanding of useful strategies for vocabulary instruction. We're also going to be looking at how to write measurable objectives. By the end of the week, you will be able to identify pre-reading, during reading, and post-reading instructional strategies. You will understand visualization and how to implement it with trade books. Determine which vocabulary requires explicit instruction and an understanding of useful strategies for vocabulary instruction. You will determine the definition, purpose, and instructional strategies for academic vocabulary, and understand how to write measurable learning objectives and/or outcomes. There are no assigned readings for this week. Here is your PowerPoint for week 5. See the Ocean by Estelle Condra is the read aloud for the week. Here is a video on how to write measurable objectives. Our text and the Allen flip charts both identify and discuss pre-reading, during reading, and post-reading instructional strategies. One of these strategies are what you used in your dyslexia strategy lesson. What exactly is visualization and how is it implemented with trade books? Well, visualization was first mentioned in week 1 as a strategy that good readers use. We want students to form mental images in their mind as they read and/or are read to. When teaching this strategy, it is first modeled by the teacher. And yes, you're going to have to model it more than once. And you will see that in See the Ocean. A before reading visualization lesson may focus on front loading with images, which is described in our text on pages 100 through 102. Another strategy used is clustering and mapping. That's on pages 155 through 158. The teacher may use the during reading strategy of sketching my way through the text, which is described on pages 131 through 133. Dramatic role play is an after the reading strategy that is used for visualizing. Dramatic role play is a strategy that is not often thought of in content areas. While dramatic role play lends itself well in social studies, history, and/or government classes. I've mentioned the Harvey and Goodvis text, Strategies That Work, Teaching Comprehension for Understanding and Engagement. They go in depth about how to teach the strategy of visualization. Vocabulary instruction is more than looking up a word in the dictionary, copying the definition, and using the word in a sentence. We acquire vocabulary through indirect exposure to words and through explicit instruction of specific words and word learning strategies. Dorothy Freyer and her colleagues at the University of Wisconsin designed a graphic organizer to provide for a thorough understanding of new words. Students are asked to provide a definition of the word, facts or characteristics of the word, examples and non-examples. This graphic organizer will lead students to a deeper understanding of a word and its relationship to their own lives. It is very easily adapted to content areas. Robert Marzano is also one of the most noted vocabulary gurus. He states the importance of direct vocabulary instruction cannot be overstated. Vocabulary provides essential background knowledge and is linked to academic achievement. He has 6 steps about vocabulary instruction: description, restate, drawing, activities, discussion, and games. If you are not familiar with Robert Marzano or Dorothy Freyer, you will want to do some additional research on these 2 vocabulary gurus. Learning how to improve vocabulary instruction through teacher study groups by Domino and Taylor explains how to choose which vocabulary to teach based on the following: importance, usefulness, student factors, and natural context. As I've mentioned, on Moodle, there is the video that shows you how to write measurable learning objectives. If you follow the condition behavior criteria format as described in the video, you're going to have no issues. Before submitting your dyslexia strategy plan, please self-assess your plan using the rubric. Your dyslexia assignment is posted on Moodle and also on SLNL. If you have any questions, please ask me. I can't help you if I don't know that you need help. And please ask questions before you submit the assignment. I look forward to looking at your lessons. Thank you.